Hello and welcome back to a different type of vlog today, where I visited the lovely village of Barford where I grew up, enjoying this lovely weather that we're having in England this weekend. It is like some kind of miracle, I swear. It's like 22 degrees today. It's absolutely lush. So we've nipped out to bring Benjamin to the park, and as I don't have too much time today, I thought we'd do something a little bit different and talk about 5 things that me and Jess have learned in 5 years of being together. So as Benjamin climbs the massive obstacle course and goes down the spirally slide, I am going to sit down here with Jess and we are going to talk about 5 things that we've learned. Well, I say that, we have moved around here so the sun is actually facing us, so we're actually well lit up. And I think because you have no idea, by the way, I'm completely winging this. I have absolutely no preparation whatsoever for this video. But the first thing I would say, well, actually probably one of the most important things that we have probably learned overall is communication is so important. Because when we first got together, she ran away from every problem that we encountered, and I am ridiculously stubborn. And then over many years, especially throughout COVID, we learned to actually talk to each other a little bit more. So now we talk to each other a little bit more.
Do we?
I love how I've just literally just dumped a camera in front of Jess's face and just forced her into this video. But go on, what's the second one?
Space. Nathan loves me more when he's not near me.
What?
Like when he went to Vietnam.
Well, not even that. Like, if you think back to COVID, like when we first got together and we had Benjamin, we were like in a really tight and close space all of the time. And I think we learned that even if we're at opposite ends of the flat, having our own space was actually very important. And even to this day,
we do our own thing.
We do our own things, and I've stressed it so importantly, so much over the years, that it's so important that Jess has her life and I have my life, and then we have our lives together. And I think that is actually very important to a relationship. People don't value it. Like, when so many people get into relationships and then they just kind of only do stuff together, like the whole go to work, come home, like watch TV for the rest of the night and then go to bed. Like, I don't think it's very healthy. Whereas Jess is the queen of hobbies, like has a new hobby every week, it feels like. And I've obviously got gaming and stuff like that.
But it's interesting because we met through the same hobby.
Yeah, and we have absolutely nothing in common.
And we don't do that.
No, we don't. That's the one thing, yeah. We actually met through gaming, and that's the one thing we don't really do together anymore. We did try it, and we have actually set up in a lounge coming soon. I've set up like a streaming setup to actually create content together and stuff like that in a lounge, so we can do family-based content. So that's something to look forward to. We're just waiting on a camera for that. But right, Benjamin has actually asked me for some help. Come on then, you can make it. Yeah, keep going. Nearly there. Nearly there. Yay, you did it. I think he's fine. All right, as it is a lovely day, let's continue our talk on a little bit of a walk in one of my favourite places to actually go. Although, granted, it is actually very overgrown, and wearing shorts around all of these nettles is not a great idea. But that leads me on to number 3, which I think is how I actually learned to understand that we rub off on each other quite a lot, in the sense that sounds so weird when you put it in that context, but what I mean by that is, like, if I'm really grumpy, then in effect I will make Jess very grumpy, and vice versa. And if I'm very happy, it makes Jess very happy. So I made an active effort to be happier, which sounds like a stupid thing to say as I get stuck on this gate. But something as simple as realizing that we're kind of all on the same team, which is kind of nice what we instilled in Benjamin, that like we're the 3 best friends. And that, you know, even if you have a shit day at work, you don't take it out on each other, because at the end of the day, that's part of a relationship, right? You're there for each other. Oh my days, what a lovely view. So go on then, what's number 4?
So as well as space, we need to make time for each other.
Yeah, so it's important that we have our own space and we do our own things, but like I said before, that we do stuff together. So we make a conscious effort now. That when we first got together, all I did was work. Like, all I did was stream and edit and all that kind of stuff. Whereas now, I don't edit, and well, I still edit a lot, but I don't stream nearly as much, and I actually make time to do stuff with Jess. So there are times where we still watch some TV shows together, or like today we go on walks together. So every weekend now, we go out as a family and go for adventures and walks and stuff, which is honestly probably one of the best things about vlogging. It really forced us to go out of our comfort zone and actually do things that we wouldn't normally do. And we've actually seen quite a lot of the UK in the last like 2-3 years because of that reason. So It's a blessing. Thank you very much for watching. Here's to more spontaneous adventures with the Whittle family. I'm still really good, by the way, that Whittle Adventures has taken on YouTube. That would have been the perfect... Sorry, I nearly tripped over. You okay there? But yeah, that would have been the perfect YouTube channel name. We've come up with a lot since, but honestly, I've changed the name of my channel so many times, I'm just going to stick to Orion Whittle. And she comes up with yet another one, Whittle Wanderers. I suppose that is one of the benefits of my surname. If you have any ideas for channel names, let me know in the comments down below, because I'm sure you'll probably come up with some really good ones. And you never know, we might change the channel name again. What are we doing? Go on, walk in front.
No, you go front.
No, I think you should walk in front.
You should go forward.
What's your favourite thing to do? Play in the park. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. And finally, last but not least, I would say understanding and learning what each other's love language is, which again sounds like such a weird thing to say. But it took many years for Jess to understand like how I express my appreciation and my love for her. Because I'm not like the most cuddly, most loving person in the world. I don't really like that kind of stuff. I don't know why, it's just the way I'm wired. But the one thing that I do is unfortunately give a lot. Like that is my love language, is like I buy Jess things. Like it sounds like such a shitty way of showing like the way you love, but I am just like, whatever is mine is hers, and whether it's giving her time, like obviously buying her treats and flowers and stuff like that, just nice things, that's the way I express my appreciation and love for Jess. And it took us a long time to understand that. For ages, Jess just didn't think I loved her. Like it would always come into question, do you actually still love me? So yes, but like you have to understand that I don't want to sit around and cuddle all day. Like, don't get me wrong, it is nice once in a while, but it's just, I'm just not wired that way. However, that is not Jess's love language. What is your love language, Jess?
Making things. Like food or crafts.
What's your love language?
His is cuddles.
No, it's cuddling, isn't it? There is actually a reason why Benjamin is on Jess's shoulders, and it's because just over this hedge line here is a bunch of llamas or alpacas. Okay, they're alpacas. And sadly, they are on the other side of the field today. Usually they're like right close to the fence and they follow you all the way down the road. It's really nice. But it looks like they're just enjoying the grass over there. You having fun, Benji? But right, I think that is probably going to do it for this video. It was probably, I want to say it was probably quite short. I actually don't know. I just thought randomly, I was like, oh, well, we'll do a different type of video this week, because it's been a while since I've been back in the UK and you guys have seen Jess and Benjamin. So we have decided, however, because the weather is absolutely gorgeous, we are going to make the most of it and our tent box, hop in the car and go for a bit of an adventure. I actually don't know where we're going to go yet. I'm just make it up as I go along, with as I do with everything else, really. But if you're looking forward to that, there'll be a video on Sunday at 6 p.m. where we'll be going off camping, and I think we'll do some pumpkin picking. It is autumn after all, and Benjamin has just found some conkers, so that is something to look forward to. But before I leave you, make sure you leave this video a thumbs up rating. I'd appreciate that. Let me know if you enjoyed this type of video and you'd like to see more of these like walking, talking type vlogs in the comments down below. But as always, guys, it's been Orion. I love you very much. I can't say enough how appreciative I am of you guys tuning in to watch the vlogs. It really inspires me to go out and actually make some more, so thank you so much for watching. But as always, guys, it's been Orion. I love you, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.